I think we got cut off. So hi everyone, it's Tuesday, 8:46. Welcome to my studio. Just here, I just reviewed this Poly headset. So it brand new, got shipped to me. It's the Voyager Focus 2. I'm pretty sure it's an older model. I don't know if they've made a Voyager 3 or 4, but I'm not like super impressed about the charging capabilities of this. However, I'm making a long form video and you're gonna see my thoughts on this headset. It's extremely light also compared to my daily headset, and I'm a little thrown off of like how light it actually is on. But anyways, hanging out here, I was making a few jokes and comments. I want to know what people would, would you use a robot in your house? That's what I want to know. Would you use a robot in your house? Not a Roomba or like a vacuum. I want to know. I don't know why that's in the middle here, but I want to know, would you use, oh, it's not even written correctly. Would you use in your house? Would you use a robot in your house? That's the question. Let's start that over. Would you use a robot in your house? I thought about this. A lot of people are freaked out about AI and robots and things like this, but I would definitely use some sort of robot to clean up after me or my kids. And I was just checking the news today about, what is the latest tech that's out there? What should I be reviewing? Currently still waiting on the Dell 52-inch monitor to show up at my house. Apparently it's stuck in some sort of part shortage. So I'm just waiting for that to show up, and I will install that monitor. I feel like I've been talking about this monitor for the last month. I've even made reels on Instagram about this monitor. I've made reels on YouTube or YouTube Shorts about this monitor, but I'm dying to have this monitor at my house. I want to see it. I want to see what's the fuss about. Why is everybody so excited about it? I'm pretty excited about it. It would be the largest monitor that I would have on my desk. I currently have a 40-inch and a 32-inch, and I'm feeling like it needs to be refreshed. Like I've had this type of monitor on my desk, 40-inch monitor on my desk for a long time. Like I think we need to upgrade. What do you guys think? Hi everybody. Just hanging out here talking about like monitors and robots, and my question for you is, if you could have a robot at your house to clean up after you, like hang up your jacket, do your laundry, dishes, things like that, would you have one in your house? Because that's my question that I have asked myself, and I would say 100% I would. Thank you, Haley. That is amazing. Happy that you're here. I vote yes to a robot. Like I saw one, I think it's what is it, X1X Technologies or something like that. Check it out. It's not an ad unless they want to make it an ad, but it's like the Neo robot or whatever. I have a robot vacuum, but it's not like picking up my stuff. I want like a robot to empty my dishwasher. So I can make more tech videos for you guys and watch my kids and things like that. But it's a little freaky to have a robot. Even we have one of the Robo-Rock robots in our house. I love it. It's fantastic. If you're looking for a robot, this is a great one to clean up. But the problem is just doesn't pick up stuff, right? If your kids or anybody leaves stuff around, it doesn't pick anything up. It just kind of moves things around the house. But I couldn't be more happier with that one. But the Neo home robot looks pretty cool. All right, Haley, come back soon. because I'm not going to stay on here too long unless people are asking questions. So ask questions, anything you want, I'm here for you. You let me know. Also, I was looking at the news today and I was thinking of what nice new Nintendo games are coming out in 2026. I know this is an office tech channel, but in my spare time, I have my computer down here, that's why I'm looking. In my spare time, I like to play video games. So I have a gaming PC where I play Battlefield. I play some very boring games as well that probably nobody's interested in. And hey, JessTechSpice, hi. I don't know if I said that correctly. But yeah, so Nintendo Switch, I like to travel with it a lot, and it's really, really fun to just kind of decompress. And I've never tried any spicy mushrooms, only the mushrooms in Nintendo. So that I'm excited for. There's like a new Pokemon game that's coming out. There's a couple new Mario games coming out. And yeah, I find when I'm in winter and it's so cold where I am, so it's minus, if you're Celsius, it's minus 21 Celsius typically here in Canada where I am. And there's not like, I can't force myself to go outside, especially when it's dark. So I find I'm not, like I'm very much on technology at night. And I'm pretty structured. So typically I'm in my studio reviewing some sort of tech. Today I reviewed a Poly headset. So I have not reviewed a Poly headset in like 7 years when I was not doing YouTube. And I did that today. So if you guys have any questions on this headset, let me know. But I don't think that's why you're here. You want to hang out and have fun. So ask me questions. We already went through a robot question. I want to ask about office tech. What is like the must-need office tech or tech for traveling that I should buy this year? My eyes right now are on the AirTag, the new ones. Apparently the sound and speaker on the AirTags is significantly louder. Don't know if anyone here has purchased an AirTag, but that would be on the list for sure. Dot matrix printer. Tell me, Featherson, what is that and do I need it? Is it easy to use? Because I'm all dot matrix printer, come on. Yes, that's so old. No, I don't want that. But what could I do with this right now? I guess my kids would probably like to print stuff. You know, my first job ever in high school was at a manufacturing and a packaging inventory place, and they had a dot printer, and it was so loud, and it was connected with serial port or one of those legacy old cables. And I just remember having to feed the paper in and putting it on the side, just clipping, it's like clipping the paper in and then having to rip the side of the paper. Yeah, you can rip the edges off the paper and make cool snakes. Yeah, I should buy a dot printer. I should. I don't know if I have the necessary connections and dongles to run a dot printer, but I think it would be pretty cool to find one. I don't know, does anybody know where you can buy old legacy technology besides like the you know, Renaissance, or I can't think of the English word. I'm like thinking in French, which is crazy to me. What's the word? Like a donation center. Like a donation center, maybe they have one of those dot printers, but I'm thinking new headphones. Hey, it's Louie. How are you? We are just talking about tech that I should invest in this year. I am from Canada and originally in Ontario, so central Canada. And now I'm in the French part of Canada. and it's very enjoyable. I really love it here. I don't think I'll ever go back to an English part of Canada, but it's nice. It's just very cold here. And I typically like winter, and you can find me on my Instagram at JessTechSpice, where I show a little bit more of a personal side of me going in the winter, going in the snow. Quick question for everybody. When you get a new tech device, or you get like when you purchase something new, are you reading the instructions or not? That's my question. Reading the instructions when you buy new tech, or are you just going straight in? That's what I want to know. What are you doing? I typically, if I'm unboxing for you guys, then I'm typically not reading the instructions, which I probably should. If I'm doing it for myself, then I am absolutely reading the instructions. How old are you? I think guess. You should guess. How old? That could be fun. Yeah, so reading the instructions, I think I should start reading the instructions before I do unboxing, so I can tell you exactly what is going on. But when I go in the full unboxing mode, JessTechSpice mode, I just get very excited, and I sometimes rip open the box, and I want to get to what's happening. And if you are a subscriber, I'm going to show you a sneak peek. One sec. Sneak peek. This is what I'm going to be reviewing next, guys. I'm going to be reviewing this. This video will probably come out next month, but it's exciting. And hi, Diego, Brazil. I think we're on the same time zone, if I'm not mistaken. So cool that you're here. Probably a lot warmer where you are. We're just talking about tech, hanging out here. Feel free to give a thumbs up. Any love on this video definitely helps. I'm trying to grow my channel to 10,000 subscribers, and it takes a long time to get there. I've been doing YouTube for almost 6 years. It'll be 6 years in April, and it's been a slow and steady grow, but the goal is 10,000. So if you're watching this and you haven't yet subscribed, please do so, or tell me what would make you subscribe. So what type of content do you want to see coming next? And am I happy? Yes, I would say I am happy. That's a great question. So thank you for that question. Yeah, life is better to be happy. And I'm definitely happy with my day job and my hobby and my family and kids and husband and all those great things. So that's a good question. We're just sitting here talking about tech and talking about what I should review next. And some people asked if I would ever review mobile devices and cell phones. And I saw some really cool ones that I would like to review, not the standard iPhone or Samsung or, excuse me, not the standard tech that everybody reviews, but some maybe different technology. I have my eye on like a Motorola phone. I had a Motorola maybe 20 years ago at the beginning of technology, and I loved my Motorola. I would love to get my hands on a Motorola device and just review it, feel the nostalgic, that's a massive goal. Another goal for me to have is have a base case. So a base case is 2 monitors built into a suitcase. That is another goal for this channel to review. So goal number 1, 10,000 subscribers. Goal 2 is Motorola, maybe a Motorola collab or something. Goal 3 would be to have base case, even as a loaner, to take a look at how cool that monitor is. So if you haven't seen those guys, they're making some really cool stuff for tech. And yeah, so those are kind of the top ones. Nintendo would always be a very fun collab as well. And again, I've been doing this for, it will be 6 years in April. I feel like we just need to continue to get better. My biggest goal in May is to go to Dell World again, to cover all the great content that Dell gives out and that does, and the releases and all the different things that are happening. So that's definitely a goal for me. And if you guys don't have any questions, I'm probably going to pop off here and, go hang out. It's 9 o'clock. Feel free to ask any questions about my home studio, about YouTube in general, what I do for a living. Any questions about my job or YouTube is more than welcome. We're just here hanging out. I am Jess from JessTechSpice. It is a YouTube channel where we review office tech. So if you have questions about how I started, anything like that, let's hang out. I'm thinking next month I'm gonna release a video about my personal travels. I've not yet done that. I typically just do home studio stuff, but I thought it would be pretty cool to show you behind the scenes. I did already film this video. I watched some, and it's a little bit cringy. I don't know if I want to share it because feels awkward to talk on camera and talk about like, hey guys, I'm traveling here and this is what I'm experiencing and this is what I'm going through. I don't know if anyone even cares about this type of traveling experience and what they want to see. So it just feels very weird. What kind of things do you do on this channel? Yeah, great question. I review technology, like hardware technology, not software. So think laptops, monitors, mice, keyboards, headsets, things like that. But I was just talking about maybe sharing my work travel as well, like have an expanded part of my YouTube channel where instead of just being here in my studio, I also show you a little bit of me on the road. But I don't know if anyone's actually interested in this content, a little behind the scenes. And if you were interested in this content, what would you want to see? Would you want to see me like traveling in the airport, sitting at the airport, kind of going through my planning of visiting customers, going to trade shows? I have a pretty unique day job that gives me exposure and chances to see different places in North America. So I did already film my New York trip. I don't know if I'm going to post it because it feels a little weird to post, but I think I might post it next month and just see what happens. See if anybody watches it. And I would love feedback if you do watch it and it's cringy or you want to see something else. I would love people to comment on it, whether it's bad or good or anything like that. It would be helpful. Dustin, that would be pretty cool seeing other places in the world. Where are you from, Dustin? That's what I would like to know. And you're watching to learn English. Okay. How is my English? I hope it's okay. I hope you're learning something. It's interesting, for I think the last decade, I've been in countries or locations where the first language is not English. So that's been pretty interesting. Okay, cool, Canada, very nice. All right, it's about the 20-minute mark, guys. If you're watching this and you've missed me, please subscribe and we'll do more lives. If you like lives, I'll keep showing up every single week if you keep showing up. And I am just very grateful for this channel, for you, and I will be releasing a new video. I just released one yesterday. I'll be releasing another one on Monday. Every single Monday, you'll see me. But write in the comments, tell me where you're from. I really enjoy reading them. And I will see you in the next live, probably on Friday or this weekend. All right, bye everyone.